afraid of destroying your peace, my son. They were afraid of what would happen when the damage was done. When you crawled out of the ruins they built with such design, and stood before them breathing with your scars aligned. They planned for your collapse, your end. They never planned for you to mend. You survive, that's the part they never planned for. They built a grave, but you walked out the door. The version they hunted is buried in the ground. The one standing here now doesn't make a sound, doesn't beg, doesn't chase, doesn't explain, just carries silence like a blade, and wears the scars like rain. Death isn't speaking about your ending, it's speaking about theirs. The moment you stopped fearing loss, you became their nightmare. Every scar is proof that pain failed its mission. Every wound became a weapon, that's the final admission. They celebrated when you fell, but they can't escape the story you now tell. You survived, that's the truth they can't outrun. They didn't create your grave, they created a new sun. They thought they'd watch you disappear, diminish, fade. Instead they watched you rise from everything they made. The people who cheered your collapse are haunted by the sight of a man who walked through darkness and came back with his own light. Son, this is the law of the survivor's code. When you walk through hell and you still carry your load, you become impossible to break, impossible to bend, because you've already faced the worst and you made it to the end. They can't touch you now, not with words, not with fear, because you're no longer afraid of losing anything here. The nightmare changed its owner, the hunters became the game, and every time they look at you they see their own shame. You carry silence like a blade, son. You don't explain, you don't defend. You let them wonder, let them guess, let them drive themselves around the bend. They thought they'd see you broken, begging on your knees. Instead they see a man who's finally at ease with the truth that pain could never keep. A soul that's learned to wake from sleep. You survive, and that's the thing they'll never understand. The version they destroyed is never who you truly plan to be. You rose from ashes that they thought would turn to dust, and now they live in fear of the man they couldn't bust. You survive, that's the part they never planned for. They built a grave, but you walked out the door, and now the nightmare doesn't belong to you. It belongs to everyone who thought they'd see you through the dark, but you became the dark they fear. You survived, and that's the sound they'll always hear. They were never afraid of destroying you, son. They were afraid of what would happen if you crawled out of the ruins. And you did. Death isn't your ending, it's theirs. The version of you they hunted is buried. The one standing here now doesn't beg, doesn't chase, doesn't explain, carries silence like a blade. And every scar is proof has changed its owner, and it's not you anymore.